Okay, come here. We live, brother.
You got it, bro.
All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start off, as always, by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kwadash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love into the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopefully elect, those of you brothers and sisters out there who are truly and sincerely seeking Yahweh Shema Shai and supporting the ministry. And once again, we're back to the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai on the Thursday night to, once again, man, speak about prophecy and also bringing forth edification, man, to bring forth the truth, all right? Because as of lately, we've been having a certain Israelite camp calling themselves so-called body bag and GMS with their MOTB breakdown. And their group name is IUIC, okay? And their leader, General Nathaniel Alaga, he did a terrible job in breaking down the Holy Scriptures, okay? He switched up his breakdown again. Okay, for those of us who've been long around enough, we have seen the general switch up his doctrine, and this time he truly made a mess of himself. All right, so in this lesson, man, what we're gonna do is just examine those videos, okay? Because there's another video also that they did today, like an hour ago, and the IUIC Tallahassee. These guys said that the MOTB been around since slavery. And Lord willing, we'll go into that video and let you hear for yourself, man. These guys are getting worse and worse. And they're starting to contradict themselves, man, on a lot of things, okay? But one thing that is trying to do, he's trying to throw in that CBDC in there. And talk about, the digital currency, because he's seeing it happen, but he ain't tied into the scriptures.
Right.
He ain't actually seeing that CHIP truly coming to pass. But the reason that he's constantly addressing this topic of the MOTB is because you have his congregation window shopping, man.
That's it.
That's it. And for you people out there in the IUIC who want to tune into this video, it's okay, brother, sister out there. You can come over here to the platform and you can breathe. Okay, you can ask some questions. You can, take some good notes. We're not going to heckle you. Okay. This here is a safe space. All right. You got some questions. You can ask your questions. It's all right, man. Because I know at IUIC, y'all can't question Nate or your leaders or anybody. Anything he says, y'all just go along with it. This is why the Apostle Hart called y'all zombies, man.
Right.
The Church of Berea was questioning Paul, man. Even though Paul was telling the truth. But just before they established the truth, they wanted to search the scripture to see what Paul was saying was the truth, man. And some of you guys over there in the IUIC, okay, or some of you women, you know that we here at Great Millstone is telling the truth about the MOTB. And the Lord making you see it, okay? But some of y'all love the praise of men more than Yahweh Shema Shai.
I got something for you real quick. All right?
Come on, Doc.
Kind of real quick. This is something Yahweh Shai said, because remember the disciples went to him and said, Lord, what's some signs of these things that's going to take place? Now, Port was talking about 7 AD, but they said, and the end of the world or your coming. Well, one of those things was going to be false prophets was going to rise and was going to deceive many, as you said. Just like Yahweh Shai said, broad as the way. And, these big congregations, that's right. That's really the ones who their whole doctrine is love. Ain't giving the Lord his name, most high, Christ bless. You trying to seem as if you teaching as the brother just said, the digital currency, but you got to make sure you say, but it ain't to see him though.
Right.
You wiggling your way around it, America, the beast, and that's it. We've been having the MOTB been around, so on and so forth. But again, the time will come when you ain't gonna better say nothing, or should I say what's not, as it said in Ezekiel 12, because it's gonna be in everybody's face. But real quick, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 4. It says, and Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. And how we take heed? Continuing to hear the correct doctrine of what's being taught, and then take that information that we're hearing from the apostles, the elders, the elder bishops, great millstone brothers on down. We take that information and we look at the news that's going on around the earth. We're constantly paying attention to see what line up with prophecy and what don't, man. Take heed, it says that no man deceive you. So when somebody else coming and saying, oh, it's just religiously, whatever you do is sin, it's the picture of Jesus Christ, that's the image, you would know, okay, now that don't sound right. Now, it don't make sense according to what's going on in the earth. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. It ain't just got to specifically be saying, I'm Yahweh Shai, I'm the Messiah, but somebody who's saying, look, they got the answers, they got the way. Hey, Bishop Nate, what else he said? They got an underground railroad.
Yeah, they got
an underground railroad that's being built. He said, I ain't gonna tell you where it's at. I ain't gonna tell y'all because some of y'all talk too much. Like Apostle Ramlab say, well, you just told us.
Right.
Now everybody know IUIC somewhere got an underground railroad. But in other words, like that's gonna be the salvation. Hey, Yahweh Shai said, look, if they go say, look, I'm in a dungeon, I'm in a dungeon. If I'm back there, don't believe them. But again, we start to see these things, men waxing worse and worse. It says, and shall deceive many. I'm gonna jump down. It says, verse 11, and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many, man. And we're in that time of seeing that new covenant, Jacob's trouble gay, we ain't got to worry about it, so on and so forth. But the time coming when it says, then shall they be known that a prophet have been among them. But you got it out.
Right, yeah, man. And this MOTB is a serious thing. Okay? It's a very serious thing. And you people at the IUIC, man, I just call out, a general. Okay, the general. It's a lot of blood in your hands, my guy. A lot of freaking blood, man. Because you're being very, very devilish, okay, in your breakdowns, man. You're lying, switching things up, and just breaking the scriptures down completely wrong. And we're going to show you that you're off, Nate, which, the apostles and the elder brothers are already doing. All we're doing is throwing in our little 2 cents, man. Okay? Hey, shalom, Mark. Shalom, brother. How about you? Shalom.
Shalom. How about you?
Right, yeah, man. The apostles, the elders and the brothers, look, man, they already done assured you. Okay, so all we're going to do is throw in our little 2 cents on this, pose a few questions, okay, because there's no way in the hell that you guys teach that the MOTB was around doing slavery. That is complete madness. That is complete freaking madness, man, based off your own doctrine. And we're going to show you that in this lesson. But you got anything else out?
Like, you got it.
Okay, Con, yeah, so we're going to this video here, okay, which, some brother been going into this video. But I just play it again, just for edification purposes for brothers and sisters who haven't saw it. This is put up on a GMS Watchman, all right? A brother out inside of New York. But name of the video is called IUIC Bishop Nathaniel Explains MOTB in 2023 and Mocks Great Millstone. And the brother, put up a beautiful precept, man. Okay, Jeremiah 23 and verse 21, it says, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. And this is a beautiful precept geared toward these guys, man. Because their doctrine isn't the truth. They teach some truths, okay, for the most part, but they go off on very, very important things, man. And the MOTB is a very, very important thing, okay? So, without further ado, here we go, man. I want y'all to keep this
Revelation 13. Here's a great contrast. Revelation 13, verse 12. Verse 16. Watch this. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Y'all see that? Now you want, I've been telling y'all it's talking about sin for a long time, whether political or religious.
You're lying. General Nathaniel Alagai, you're lying. You have not been saying that it was sin for the longest. You've been saying that the mark of the beast is an embargo. It's video evidence, proof of that, of you teaching that for years, man. But now you're saying that is sin. But your previous breakdown it's talking about rich nations and poor nations, small nations and large nations. A damn embargo which basically stops you from trading. But it don't stop the people from buying and selling, man. Russia been hit with plenty of embargoes, right? But yet they're still making deals with China and other countries. So how in the hell that's the mark of the beast? But now you're saying that the mark of the beast is sin. And my question to you is this: is the sin that Esau coming with different than the sin of the Bible? Like, is Esau's sin something that's, that we haven't seen? Like, you not making no sense, man. If the mark of the beast is sin, that means Adam had it, Eve had it, all of us got it, man. And not just when the beast come around. Sin been here since the foundation of since Eve went off. Okay, I'll say that. Sin entered the world when Adam and Eve went off, bro. So what kind of sin Esau got that's going to stop us from buying and selling? But here we go.
Now, we just read what it is. Go back to Revelation 17 and read verse 4 and 5 together. What's in the hand of America and what's in her forehead? Read. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand. In her hand? Go ahead. Full of abominations. No, microchip. Full of abominations. Full of abominations. And filthiness. And filthiness. Of her fornication. So that's in her hand. Now let's see what's in her forehead. And upon her forehead. Okay, her forehead, her mind. Was a name written. What is it? Mystery. Babylon the Great. Read. The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. I thought it was a microchip. Damn. What the hell is going on here? Somebody just got bodied. That's it.
Complete and utter madness. Okay? Complete and utter madness. That's the witchcraft of Nathaniel 7, man. Okay, I'm going to start calling you by your old YouTube name. Nathaniel 7. This man read this. Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls it all. Now, according to their breakdown, that he right here is talking about America, or the whore that rides the beast, according to what he just said. Because they read Revelation chapter 17, right? It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And he broke down and said that the woman, had the cup, or the wine of the abomination in her hand, okay? And basically he was saying, like, it's her philosophies and sin. But if you go into the word mark here in the Greek, okay, and brothers have already done this, I'm just, touching upon it again. But the word mark here in the Greek, G5480, is charagma, okay? It says a stamp and imprinted mark, right, of the mark stamped on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, or the mark branded upon horses, thing carved, sculptured, graven work in idolatrous image. Now, go into the root word of charagma. Okay. Here in the Greek, and the word is G 5482. The word is a karax. And it says a pale, a stake, a palisade. A palisade. A palisade or rampart, pales between which earth, stones, trees, and timber are heaped and packed together. If you look at a picture, okay, of pales, they kind of look like, I'll say, those nails that you see on a what is it? A railroad track. You ever seen those before? Those are a big ass nail they put inside the train track.
I'm putting up a picture right now to show them.
Because
that goes right into that injecting device.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah,
please. Please do that real quick, God.
All right, bet. All right. So this palisade, you see I typed in at the top palisade, but look, that's kind of
right.
Let's see. Let's find a good one. Like right here.
Come on, yep.
Palisade, and that again, that's the come on, man.
It's not that hard, man.
And again, that's just like this. And what that's describing is that injection needle right here. Oh, that ain't a good pick, but you know that needle.
Yeah, it's a I think they call it like a syringe. Yep.
There you go.
Right.
Yep. That's that palisade, in other words. That digital, that modern palisade.
Yep. Yeah, that one right there. Yep, good one. It's a good one right there. That's it right there, man. That palisade gonna put that in your body, okay? Gonna put that in your body, man. It's that simple. It's not that hard. All you have to do is go into worries, man, and see what the scripture is talking about. But at the IUIC, you can't look up words. You can't even ask questions. And that's a definition, or I should say, that's given cult-like behavior. Because in a cult, you can't question nothing. All you have to do is, to go by everything they say. And trust me, lead that they right, bro. Hell no, bro. The apostle always tells us to look for words, okay, to research things. Don't just take their words for it. But that guy's been a devil, man. He's been a freaking devil. Okay, go ahead, Doc.
But just look at that, it's identical, bro.
Yeah. It's not that hard, man.
Flip it back over to you. The other bro, Baja said, he said, nobody was bodied, not even a little bit.
Exactly.
And you got a precept. I read it. Jeremiah 23:26. It says, how long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesy lies? They are the prophets of the deceit of their own heart. And I got it in the NLT. It says, how long would this go on? If they are prophets of deceit, inventing everything they say. In other words, they winging it out.
Right. Just making up stuff, man.
On the spot. You got it, bro.
Yeah, just making up stuff, bro.
It's back on your screen too,
Yeah, but this is what the IUIC does, man. Bishop Nathaniel has been changing his doctrine for the past couple of years, man. Okay. This is not talking about the same thing as in Revelation 17, man. Okay. And as brothers and the apostles been doing, if you go to Revelation chapter 17, right, and you go to that word, it says 17:4, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colors, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. Now, In her hand was the cup, right? If you go into the word cup, it should say karagma.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I'll let Esau pronounce it.
Strong's G 4221. Paterion. Paterion.
What does it says?
Don't sound like Karagma to me.
A cup, a drinking vessel. Okay? Just a cup. It said nothing about a karagma or an imprinted mark, a thing carved. It said nothing like that, man. The he is talking about the beast system as a whole. The woman, she rides the beast. But yes, she's a part of it too. But she rides the beast, man. It's not that hard, bro. Just go into the words. But y'all are winging these precepts because you saw the word hand in there, and then you saw the word forehead. Oh, you see?
Right.
That's an MOTB. You've been a devil, Nate.
And they dropped the bomb sound effect. Boom.
Yeah, the bomb.
Then they hit the dun, 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 dun.
Right. Somebody just got bodied. Oh boy, what's his name?
Deacon ASAP.
Yeah, Deacon Asaph. Yeah, the sleepiest man in Israel. Get the hell out of here, boy.
But they make it seem like it's like you got it.
No, go ahead, brother.
I say real quick, but they saying as if America is the beast itself, just America, and that's it.
Right.
Like that's it. Like yeah, America a part of it. You know, she is a part of it, and also is that woman on top mainly. But it's not itself. It ain't just America though. You know, you got to
exactly right because they said that the beast gonna do it. Now,
then it said the beast was gonna hate the whore.
Exactly.
It's separate.
Exactly. But we're gonna let Nate, you know what I'm saying, talk, brother, and you're gonna see the trickery of this fellow. He's a very tricky guy, man. Okay. And if you're not studied and don't know the scriptures, don't know how to think for yourself, you'll be in IUIC too. Lost and bugged out. But here we go.
Call the foreigner. Abominations is straight up sin. You're right. Hit the bomb, and that's when you hit the bomb. Hey, Bishop, it's crazy you brought that.
Okay, now, my question to you guys is this: do anybody at the IUIC sin? Because I sin. Do anybody at the IUIC commit sin? Or are you guys keeping all the laws in the scriptures and just not going off at all? Since the mark is sin. That don't make no sense, man, because according to the Bible, real quick, two precepts. 1 John 1 and 8. If we say that we have no sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. We have sin, bro. And according to you, we got the MOTB if we got sin. Ecclesiastes 7 and 20. For there is not a just man upon earth that doeth good and sinneth not. We all sin. Paul said we all have fallen short of the glory of Yahweh, man.
Yeah.
We sin, brother, every day. Okay, whether we doing it knowingly or unknowingly.
Says we subject unto vanity in Romans 8.
Woo! Unto vanity.
How should I come back?
Paul said it. Paul said Romans chapter 7 that he go off. So did Paul had the MOTB? But y'all wait till we play that video of the IUIC Tallahassee, man. And the dude basically said that the mark of the beast been around since slavery. These guys are waxing worse and worse, man. But here we go. Back to the video.
Because I just heard them bums just put a video up saying that you came out on the horse.
Yeah, he did
16.
a bunch of damn talk about that.
Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. It's the same mark Babylon got, the mother of harlots, which is abomination, sin. That's what it's talking about. But how could they force us to take part in this sin willingly? How? Watch the next verse. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. Save he that had sin.
So you won't be able to buy or sell unless you have sin, brother. This shit don't make no sense. What is that Esau is going to do to where he's going to know exactly if you're sinning or not?
Like what's the great sin?
Yeah, what is it?
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, he just saying sin. Okay, so what is it that Esau is going to present that's going to make us either sin or not sin just to buy food or pay our bills? What is it that you're saying, Nate? Because you're just saying sin. So is it just any kind of sin? Is it, a mixed fabric sin?
Right.
What is it that the beast is going to come with that's sin? Please give me that answer, bro. You
I got one. Right.
Go ahead.
Kind of real quick, this second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 21. It says, "For the Most High have given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment." Now we know first and foremost that's the law, statutes, and commandments that was given to us, what to do and what not to do. But the point is, in those law, statutes, and commandments is no gray areas. It's straight to the point. If you go off on a Sabbath, death. Adultery, death. So on and so forth. And then he even tell you, unclean, you got this many days. You sacrifice this animal. So here in the end, the Most High, when he gonna tell us about this MOTB that's gonna be in the end, this great thing that's gonna come upon the whole world, you better believe it's gonna have to be specified. It's gonna have to be known what not to take and what to what to avoid. Look, he ain't gonna just give us no gray areas today, especially in the most important time in world history, man. This thing gonna have to be specific because again, it's gonna come down to you making a choice. You go back into our forefathers, it was always some physical that took place. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they had to physically bow down or not, right? Eleazar, the elder man, and the 7 brothers and Maccabees, they had to physically eat that pork or not. They had a choice. So today, you either have to physically take a MOTB or not, So again, the Most High, he gonna make it clear. And how he doing it? By his prophets, man. But you got it out.
Right, yeah. Like it does not making sense, Nate. All you just saying is sin, bro. What is the sin that the woman, the whore gonna come with, since you said that it's talking about the whore? What is that she's gonna come with that's gonna stop us from buying and selling? Can you please answer that for us? Because you're not gonna answer here in this video. Here we go.
Or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now, what would they do to force us? Watch this. It said that no man might, y'all see that, buy or sell. That's talking about economics, okay? They're going to use the monetary system to try to force us to reject the word of God.
Right. But what is it that they're going to use, Bishop? You said the monetary system, okay, cool. But what is it that they're going to present that's going to make us sin or go off to where we can't use their money anymore? You said it is sin. What kind of sin? What is it like? Does it come in a shoebox?
Right.
What the fuck is it, man? Because you're not telling us. Here we go.
Just like yeah. Then they'll say philosophy too. Spiritual philosophy. But okay, so what the philosophy is though? Like, what's this belief that you can't believe in, and if you do, you got the MOTB? What is it? Like what God? What God is linked to it?
Yeah.
What you got to do in order to make it known that you with it?
Exactly.
What you got, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's so many questions that the guy got to answer, bro. But at the IUIC, they can't ask no questions. Okay, like a goddamn cult, man. That's cult-like behavior when you can't question them, bro. Shit is fucking weird.
It's like when he said, now he ain't said, but he get that vibe. He just wants you to agree. Sin is the MOTB. Con,
right? Yeah, con.
Con.
The hell out of here, man.
You need that confirmation,
Yeah. Yeah, but here we go, Bishop Nate. Here you go.
Give me the clip I sent y'all on Nigeria. Watch this. Now, I found this video. It's a sodomite talking. I apologize. I shouldn't say it. I don't know if he's a sodomite, but he's effeminate. Can y'all type it up for me? It said Nigeria.
Did you know that Nigeria is basically cashless now and that they have a central bank digital currency?
After 3 week delay, Nigeria's digital currency is now legal tender.
Only 0.5% of Nigerians signed up. Yes, big surprise. Most people don't want a central bank digital currency. They limited the amount of cash that people could withdraw from the banks and ATMs to $44 per week. The average Nigerian needs $40 per day to survive.
Scenes of destruction are evidence of different banks.
It's still a tug of war to get cash.
They banned cash. The government came out in October of 2022 and said that they're no longer accepting the old banknotes. So they said, we're going to give you new banknotes. But then the banks stopped issuing the new ones and people couldn't get the new ones.
The banks are making the new Naira note very difficult for Nigerians to access.
So what happened? A 60% increase in people who are using CBDCs because guess what? Children were starting to starve. They starved their own people into adopting central bank digital currency. The world leaders are taking notes on this. We the people need to take notes on this. Only the American people can stop this. And if you don't think that a central bank digital currency and a cashless society, just like Nigeria, isn't coming here, then you need to be a little bit more sophisticated in your thinking.
So, cut that so that was flagging. So, I called. We got a school in Nigeria. I called. And the brother said, it is true, especially in Lagos. I said, there's nothing we can do. They don't use cash there. We can't even help them. Okay? It's all digital now. So, I'll give you the next one with India.
The speed.
You're on the screen.
You have an exercise in how astronomical news can be easily hidden from you in the age of information, yet it's easily verifiable. Did you hear that India wiped out 87% of their cash circulation?
Yeah. We have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
You know, my country was the first where they made cash illegal. 2016, digitalization was forced in the country. 8 o'clock in the evening announced midnight, cash was illegal, the big notes. And 70% of the economy crashed. This digitalization is now going all over the world, and there's a war on cash.
It's all part of a global trend against paper money. But India's move has been the most radical of all.
The 500 and 1,000 rupee, which were the most commonly used denominations, were wiped out in an instant. In a country where 98% of the transactions were done in cash, 86% of the currency was wiped out instantly. This is exactly as if President Biden was to come on national television at 9 p.m. and announce that the $10 and $20 bills were effectively canceled. By the way, India's central bank digital currency, the e-rupee, was just launched this year. Well, it took a little time to get 1.2 billion people used to using cash all digitalized.
If ever there was a time for humanity to wake up, now is.
Now give me the next one. USA. Because we brothers say it can't happen here. God bless America. This is Babylon the Great. Mystery. Give me that one. Yes.
So they're pretty much in this video, but you heard, the general breakdown of the MOTB. He said that the he in verse 16 is talking about the woman America. Okay. He didn't mention, NATO or the EU not once. But their breakdown is that the mark is talking about sin. It's talking about abominations, according to them. And you won't be able to buy and sell unless you sin in the near future, according to them. Pretty much their breakdown. But I'm gonna pass over to the brother because he has the other video. But this is just total madness. And for you people over there at the IUIC who are window shopping, shame on you because you know better. You see the breakdown. You see all the information coming out, but you refuse to leave that madness, man. Now, those of you who are of the Hope Free Lake, y'all gonna leave that place. As the Pastor Hart keep on saying, it's gonna break up, man. You can't have a wicked congregation like that, bro. That's fucking wickedness, man. On top of all the other things that they're doing, bro. But breaking these scriptures down wrong, that's a very high offense against the Most High, man. And you playing with brothers and sisters' lives, okay? The MOTB is that CHIP. And this CBDC, this central bank digital currency, is the gateway to it, man. Watch and see. All right, go ahead. Like you got it, brother. I'll switch it over back out.
Okay. But all right, that should be good. Yeah, the apostle, he just posted a lesson on this. He might still be going into it, but not too long ago. And there's a video, IUIC Tallahassee, that was going live 4 hours ago. And you see the title says the mark of the BEAST, AI apocalypse and China ready to destroy Taiwan. And he just kind of going into how it ain't the CHIP. And he just mentioned how it's gonna be around since the beginning to show pictures, of us in slavery, which I'm not sure the significance. He was or the link up he was trying to make with that, as how how that got to do with the MOTB. You see what I'm saying? I guess because we wasn't buying and selling in slavery because we was in slavery. Like I wasn't too sure, but but you got it, bro. I just played, but you got it.
Come on.
Of America.
That's right.
And how do we know, Reed?
That the end of their time.
That the what?
End of their time.
That the what?
End of their time.
This is the end of our times, right?
Right.
Reed?
Might come through them.
Might come through who?
Them.
And they're going to bring the end. They're going to be the ones to bring the end. Read verse 40.
And the fourth came and overcame all the beasts that were passed.
Right. Overcame all the beasts that were passed, like we read in Revelation 17. Go ahead.
And had power over the world.
And had power over the world. Who's the superpower on the earth today?
Bring it out.
The United States of America.
That's right.
Without a shadow of a doubt. Go ahead.
With great fearfulness.
With great fearfulness. Go ahead.
And over the whole compass of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
With much wicked oppression.
With what?
Much wicked oppression.
With much wicked oppression. If it ain't the white man, I don't know who it is.
Bring it out.
So understand what this is talking about. According to the scriptures, give me Deuteronomy 28:48. We almost done. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, and I want verse 48.
Right, yeah.
I don't understand this thing tonight.
I want to say he's about to go into it now.
Right.
That's right. All right, read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Shalt thou what?
Serve thine enemies.
If we broke God's commandments, and did we? Yes, we did. Right. God said that we would serve our enemies. Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
The Lord.
Remember, we just read in 2 Ezra 11, he said he made them to reign.
That's right.
God sent this beast against us. Read it again.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Read.
In hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
Meaning what? If you don't agree with the beast, you can't eat.
Right.
You can't drink.
Bring it out.
Read.
And in nakedness.
You won't.
It sounds like he's saying like being a part of slavery, that's having an MOTB. Like you can't eat if you ain't in the system. You got to go to Esau for your help. Like he tying that scripture to saying, if you depend on the system, then you got the MOTB. In other words.
Man, I don't know what the hell this nigga trying to say.
Like I don't know. Like
what the fuck is he trying to say?
Him and vocab, they up there for the circumlocution kings, man.
Yeah, I don't know what this nigga trying to say, but hey, it's a little echo, brother.
You got it.
Yeah, this nigga, bro. What? Okay, so according to Revelation 13 and 16, right? Because he's trying to link it together. The scriptures say, that Esau, the beast, is going to cause everybody to get this mark, right?
Yeah, let me read it out.
Come on, yeah, read it, brother.
It's Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Now, according to IUIC breakdown, that mark is talking about sin. So, according to them, Esau is causing everybody to sin, right? Go ahead, Doc.
It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
So if you don't sin, according to the IUIC breakdown, you can't buy and sell. Now, how the hell you tying that to slavery? I don't know. But he's saying that, look, in slavery, right, we couldn't, get food, clothing, or water, or without going through Esau. So you said that earlier, we got in that, situation because we broke God's commandments, right? And we sinned. So you said that the MOTB been around since slavery. We've been sinning since the beginning of time. I'm not understanding what you're going. Like, I don't know what you're trying to tie into it. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, it's confusing.
Can I just play it?
I'm trying to see I'm trying to see what are he trying to link together?
I don't know.
Like, this shit is like it's confusing me. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, I'm gonna bring out that scripture again that the elder Baja brought up.
It confusing.
In the NLT, this Jeremiah 23 and 26 NLT. How long would this go on? If they are prophets of deceit, inventing everything they say. So you're just making it up, as they speak, and hoping tied to what IUIC Georgia said. In IUIC Georgia, hoping they saying the same thing.
Right.
They're hoping they link it up. They just be guessing, huh?
Yeah, they just making up shit. Like, dude, like he just bro, y'all are mangling these scriptures, bro. You're mangling. Deuteronomy 28 and 48 has nothing to do with Revelation 13 and 16, dog. Nothing. Absolutely nothing, bro. We didn't have shit in slavery to buy something or to sell something. So how could that scripture apply to us in slavery? The beast wasn't around during slavery, man. The beast didn't form until after World War II. NATO. But it also got the 10 horns. Okay, the EU. When did the EU come about? IUIC. Was it during slavery? No. Mm-hmm. The beast only been around for a couple of decades, man. What are you talking about? But go ahead, brother. Yeah. I'll let him say it. Fucking idiot, man.
But out that show, he equating the whole beast with just America.
Yeah, just America.
Like, since America came into its beginning, that's when if you had to be under the American way of life, then you know. But I rewinded it back some more and look, it's on 1 hour and 44 minutes, just in case brothers want to hit that timestamp. But I rewinded it back a little bit. I'm gonna let it play. Hold on. Let me know when you want me to stop it too.
Okay.
That's right.
God sent this beast against us. Read it.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
Enemies.
Shalt thou what?
Serve thine enemies.
That's right. All right, read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Come on.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Shalt thou what?
Serve thine enemies.
If we broke God's commandments, and did we? Yes, we did. Right. God said that we would serve our enemies. Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
The Lord.
Remember, we just read in 2 Ezra 11, he said he made them to reign.
That's right.
God sent this beast against us. Read it again.
Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Read.
In hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
Meaning what? If you don't agree with the beast, you can't eat.
Right.
You can't drink.
Bring it out.
Read.
And in nakedness.
You won't have clothes, shelter. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
And in want of what?
All things.
All things. But just showing you, this mark of the beast has been in effect.
Bring it out.
It ain't no microchip. I'm going to show you that it's been in effect. Pull up these pictures right here.
Bring it up.
I'm going to show you that the mark of the beast has been in effect. Did we have power to get our own clothes at this time? No, because we were in slavery.
Right.
Showing you this is the power of the beast back in this time.
Right.
Read. I'm sorry. Go. I'm sorry. Keep going with the pictures. Go ahead. So understand what the scriptures is talking about. From there, give me Isaiah the 10th chapter. I want you to start at verse 1.
Yeah, this is enough. I don't know. This nigga, bro. Fuck is he talking about?
You heard he said again out his own mouth. It ain't the sea hip though.
Can't eat.
Right.
You can't
That's
drink.
Bring it out.
Read.
And in nakedness.
You won't have clothes, shelter. Go ahead.
And in want of all things.
And in want of what?
All things.
All things. But just showing you, this mark of the beast has been in effect.
Bring it out.
It ain't no microchip. I'm going to show you that it's been in effect. Pull up these pictures right here.
Bring it up.
I'm going to show you that the mark of the beast has been in effect. Did we have power to get our own clothes at this time?
Bring it out.
No.
But look, that wasn't our first
Yeah,
that wasn't our first captivity though. We had the Romans was under captivity. A lot of our people weren't able to buy clothes, get food. The Greeks, Persian, the Medes, Egyptians. Come on, man. A lot of our captivities we were struggling. So, we had to abide by certain, laws of, different provinces way before this, man. Way before Esau. So do that tie to it too? You got to go, bro.
Yeah. This shit is draining, man. What is this nigga talking about, bro? Like, what is you saying? Because you're saying that it's been in effect. You said that the MOTB been in effect. And then you pulled up slavery pictures. How does this prove buying and selling? Because the mark is tied to buying and selling according to the scriptures. Brother, put up the GNT of Revelation 13 and 16. Abba Bashar, brother. Yeah. The mark is tied to buying and selling. Okay, read that, brother.
It's Revelation 13 and 16 in the GNT version. It says, the beast forced all the people, small and great, rich and poor, slave and free, to have a mark placed on their right hands or on their foreheads. And no one could buy or sell without this mark. That is the beast's name or the number that stands for the name.
Right. No one could buy or sell without this mark. If you saying that they've been around since slavery, the beast wasn't formed during slavery, bro. What are you talking about? If it's sin, then you got to go all the way back to the garden, bro. When sin was first introduced to the world. It's not making sense. Like, this shit it's really frustrating, but you got to go into these things just to show the folly of these guys, man. They don't make no sense, bro. And they in the comments talking about, yeah, man, the leadership going in, putting fireballs emojis. These guys mangling the scriptures, man. This is scary, bro. This is scary, man.
Yeah,
Be thankful that you have this understanding, bro. Because them guys is gone. And you can thank Bishop Salakia, the general, for that. Go ahead, brother.
Kind real quick, because he making a point how this and all groups do this and scoffers against the C-Hip. They make it seem like as if this been around, like ISUPK. Solomon had it, Paul had it.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, soon as we came over here in America, in other words, 1619, the MOTB was alive and prevalent,
Right.
Kicking and pushing. You see? But no, again, this was something that was going to be at the end of the world. You got to remember, Revelation 13, that was going to go into Esau, his domain that was going to be in the earth from his beginning until his end. And when you go into the end of that chapter, he was going to give a device at the end of his system of him ruling in that short time that you was going to have to take in order to allow you to get by society, more specifically, buy and sell, man. And
Right.
that's the time we at. You got it.
Right. So Nate said that he's gonna cause us through economics. Right? Nate said that he's gonna mess with our stuff, our our money, to cause us to go off so that we can buy and sell. Well, your mans just said that they were back during slavery. So I'm guessing Jake couldn't get the mark back then,
Right.
because he said that we didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying, to buy nothing. So I guess Jake couldn't get the MOTB until we got freed in 1865. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Niggas confusing the hell out of me. But in his mind, he's sure. Okay? In his mind, he's very, very sure. Oh Lord.
I remember this was an embargo on this one.
Yeah.
You know, but let me get this precept real quick.
Come on, go ahead, brother.
Just again going into this is something new, man. This is something else gonna be in the end of the world. This is Revelation. Okay, again, which takes part with what that is, Job 21, when he about to fill his belly. This is what Esau in his mind, what he need to put out there in order for him to have total control. This is that device when he about to fill his belly, and at that time, that's when the Lord go rain down those missiles and go send his son Yahweh Shai. So this all link up with the end. So real quick, this is Isaiah 48 and verse 6. It says, "Thou hast heard, see all this, and will ye not declare it? I have showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things that thou didst not know them in this time." Right? This the time that digital, look, again, what technology back then? Come on, man.
Yeah, what is
what technology back then had what? Come on, they ain't have credit card, Apple Pay, right? Even to see him, they ain't have all this back then. You know, buying and selling. Come on, man. It says, I have showed thee new things from this time, even hidden things, and thou didst not know them. It says, they are created now and not from the beginning. So this is something that's the Lord has set in the end of the world that was going to happen, man. One of the reasons these nations was going to begin to fight with one another to see who was going to be the leader of this digital system.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, since kind of said it, I got another quick precept, if you don't mind.
Yeah, brother, go ahead.
The 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14, it's the GNT. It says, "The world and the people in it are doomed. The war that will bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations." And this is the reason why. This is the reason why they're going to fight against each other. It says, verse 16, "There will be political turmoil." Hey, you got BRICS. You know, America's allies don't want to deal with them no more, and fussing and fighting. You see? Disagreements within America, you know, so on and so forth. But that's why these people about to go to war. And ultimately, what? Who gonna be the leader of this new digital age? It says there will be great political turmoil, with one group trying to overpower another and gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. So look, they ain't gonna care about what's already set in place. What it is, you know, America's rights, the Constitution.
Yeah.
You see, you know, your amendments. They ain't gonna care about what's set in place. These nations, they ain't gonna care what treaties they made with each other, what treaties or agreements they made with America. Right? It says there will no longer be free access to the cities, and because the struggle for power will bring destruction, terror, and total confusion everywhere people live, man. You know, but that's also ultimately the point. This thing will be driven by who could be the new leader of this new age. You have digital currencies and people with AI. Remember, it's the Lord told Daniel in Daniel 12, at the end, knowledge is going to increase. Right. This that time, but I'll finish it. You got it. Isaiah 48 and 7. It says they are created now and not from the beginning, even before the day when thou heardest them not, lest thou shouldest say, behold, I knew them. So the Lord got things coming to pass in this time, man, that you can't go just give precepts to, because they'll make that point too. So you telling me John the Revelator, the only one talked about MOTB? Well, technically, because Revelation 1, it was things that was going to shortly come to pass. He the one who lived the longest. He got them things for us in this time. But you got it out.
Yeah, I'll get that point here that who this is Kapash made. Right here it says also what technology back then causes grievous sores, right? Brother, get that scripture. Get the scripture. It's 16.
16.
Yeah.
Make that oh, we got hold on, you gotta get this definition too. Check this out. Because I think it says something like inject and well, let's read it. I'll read it for you. This Revelation 16:1, it says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the 7 vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image.
Right. What now? Can anybody at the IUIC point to somebody who has this grievous sore? Show us. Since it's sin, right? Since it's following America's ways, can you show me a Negro, okay, with this grievous sore that we can look at and say, hey, look, you see that? He has a grievous sore because he has an MOTB. Please show us. Please show us a picture in slavery. Show us one of them slave pictures and say, look, you see him right there? He got a grievous sore on him. You guys are so easy, man, and you just confusing. Okay, you're confusing as hell. I see why IUIC members are window shopping here at Great Millstone. Because I would have been left for their goddamn classroom a long time ago. Listen to that bullshit you niggas talking about. Go ahead, Doc.
Check this out. So I want to get a definition because it's going to point to what? That palisade, Doc. That palisade and that MOTB getting put in you. So it says Revelation 16:2 again. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Now I'm going to this word sore, right? Because the ones who got the MOTB gonna have a grievous sore, right? So it says Helcos, G1668, Helcos. Now, one of the definitions you have wound, a wound producing a discharge pus, a sore, or an ulcer. Now, this is the one I want. Let's go to Google. Let's see what ulcer means. Hold on, let's see. So it says, you can see that on the screen, Knock?
Come on.
This is what ulcer means. It says ulcer, an open sore on an external or internal surface of the body. So on your skin, right? It says caused by a break in the skin or mucous membrane that fails to heal. But the point is caused by a break in the skin. Again, Knock, that's going back to that palisade. Right. You getting corrogment with something getting put in you.
Right.
And MOTB, that's like, yeah, you got it.
No, I want to say, and Nate said the right hand and the forehead. So show me a Negro. Please, IUIC, show us a Negro that have this ulcer, that have this, a particular, sore on them that we can say, look, that's the MOTB, bro. Oh, look at his head, look at his hand, look at something.
Right, he took it.
look at him. He took it. You guys are something else, man. You're something else. All right, go ahead, Doc.
But that's it. A break in the skin, man. You gonna have to this thing will get put in you.
Right now.
Go ahead, Doc.
No, I want to say, as soon as you get done, brother, go to the text commentary with David Guzit. Shame on you, IUIC. Shame on you. Shame.
It's on blue letter.
Right. So go to chapter 13. And then go to 16.
Okay, I got you.
And go to commentary.
For Mark.
No. So exit out of there right there.
All right, come on, hold on. Oh, right here.
You see commentary? Yeah, now go to commentary. Now go to David Guzit.
I bet.
No. Right there. No, go back. Go back. Bottom right. Right there. The first one.
Got you.
Right now, scroll down to 16. David Guzzi make more sense than you, Bishop.
General.
That's like it. General. I'm sorry. I gotta adjust to that. You scroll down to what is 16, brother? And let's look at Mr. Guzik's breakdown of the MOTB, man. Shame on you, Bishop. I mean, General. No, so are you at 16?
Yeah, here you go, right here. Hold on, I just had it. There you go.
Okay, Con, yeah. So this is what this Christian, scholar wrote, right? Mr. David Guzzi. Look at this, man. It says the economic strategy of the first beast and the second beast. And as you see there in the scripture, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast and number of his name. It says he causes all to receive a mark. It says under the government of the beast and his associates, all will be given a mark. Without the mark, one will not be able to participate in the economy. No one may buy or sell except one who has the mark of his name. Now, go down, brother. To the right there. Yeah, go a little bit more. Right there. No, to the one where it says, no. So go a little bit more. A little bit more. Next one. Right. It says
right here, technology.
Right. It says the technology to give people a mark that enables them to buy and sell in the electronic economy is available. There are many different ways it could happen, and such programs are proposed and tested constantly. Is not Esau doing pilot testing right now? Or with this CBDC? They're setting the stage for the C-HIP, man. They're going to lure you in by letting you use this digital currency, or more than likely through an app, okay? But guess what? You can lose your phone, man. Or whatever other device you're going to use, you can lose that. But the C-HIP is going to go into your body. And most people, don't lose their hands or heads like that, man. That's going to be on you constantly, okay? But the technology to give people a mark that enables them to buy and sell in the electronic economy is available. That C-HIP is a part of that, man. That's the MOTB, bro. And when it happens, you people are going to lose it, bro. You're going to lose it. And the IUIC going to break up, okay? You're going to break up. Y'all going to go left and right, up and down. Confused and perplexed, man. And look at the spirit of the IUIC, bro. These niggas be on Instagram partying, having a good time. Women all on Instagram partying, having a good time. They ain't thinking about the MOTB. As what's his name? Adika ASAP said, we won't even talk about it.
Right. We don't talk about that stuff.
Hey, man, you guys are crazy as hell, man. If you brothers and sisters out there understand this, man, be thankful, bro. Because them guys are fucking lost, man. First was an embargo, now it's sin. What kind of sin Esau gonna, trying to make us do to where we can't buy and sell? Go ahead, brother.
I got a quick one. That's pretty much it on my end. But Ezekiel 12, and I just read through it. You can chime in whenever. Ezekiel 12 and 21, because this is what it's going to boil down to. They can say whatever they want now, what it ain't, and it's sin, embargo, or it's spiritual and monetary. You see?
Right. They all over the place, man.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
But this is what it's going to come down to. Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel? Saying, so in other words, the Lord saying, what Jake talking about? What is this that I'm hearing in my ears? All this, this shit talking, in other words. This doctrine, these videos, people putting up these videos. What's all this, this new doctrine that's being pushed, new covenant and all that. It says that you have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision felleth. So Jake don't really think this gonna happen.
Yeah, I know microchip.
Right, it's June. Well, look, now they talking about in June, Janet Yellen, the debt ceiling. They ain't talking about raising it. So that's gonna be hell on, the citizens if they don't. And she talking about, cash. They ain't gonna have enough cash to pay their bills. And in July, Fed now right around the corner. Yep. So these things are happening, man. But it says, what is this proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying that days are prolonged and every vision felleth? Tell them therefore. So this is the message from the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, through the prophet's mouth. It says, tell them therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. We living in that time. Like it said in Habakkuk, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Well, look, we watching it play out. You see? We watching it, man. So they ain't gonna better say no more the times we coming into when the sea hipping stations actually set up. They ain't gonna better be talking about no embargoes. They ain't gonna better be, giving gray areas. They're gonna have to say, well, in that day, it ain't gonna be nothing to say. The Lord said it ain't gonna be nothing to say. It says, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. You ain't gonna better say Solomon had it, Saul had it. It's been around since slavery, right? It's sin. No, when that thing go be ushered out, nobody gonna have nothing to say. And again, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them, right? But you got it. I got a little more, but you got it, bro.
Right, yeah, I got a precept here, and that'll be it for me. This Revelation chapter 15:1, it says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plague, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh in their hand. What is the Apostle John talking about here? What is he seeing? He's seeing the elect get the victory over the beast, man. And he mentions the mark, because the mark is for our time, man.
Yeah.
Not doing slavery, bro. Stop it. The mark is for our time. Then the guy said in the video that this is the end. It ain't going to come through Esau. It says, and they sang the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Hey, man, the MOTB is the CHIP. And we're seeing all of the steps being put in place, man. Okay? This CBDC is going to lead to that. The CBDC is not the MOTB, General. The CBDC is not the MOTB, okay? Because I heard you mention that they're going to cut us off, for preaching and That ain't the MOTB. That CHIP is, man. And they're going to put it in your bodies. Guaranteed. Not because I say so. It's in the scriptures, man. So we can say guaranteed. But if you're teaching that madness, Bishop, General, that's sad, man. Okay? But all the Lord doing is just making us go more into detail of it, showing you all the BS that they're doing, and just giving more clarity, man. This video was about clarity. Just as the apostle videos and the other brothers and the elders, man. Go ahead, brother.
Hold on, Let me see. Hold on. I think I got something. I'll flip it over to your screen real quick. But remember this though, and that's it. This is pretty much it. Hold on. I want to play a quick vid. Because we thought it was what he said, monetary fund and stuff. I mean, monetary, right?
Right.
Let me get this though. I'm gonna play this vid. Remember this a couple months ago? All right, here you go.
The mark of who remembers what the mark of God is? Raise your hand. The seal of God, the mark of God. Who remembers what it is? Raise your hand.
Ezekiel 9:4.
What is the seal of God?
That's the mark of God. It's the laws.
The laws. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you another question. It's an easy question. If the mark of God, the seal of God is the law, what is the mark of the beast?
Sin.
Oh, very good. Thank you. I thought you were gonna say something else. I thought he was gonna come out with a microchip. I said, if this guy comes out with a damn microchip. Now I'm gonna clear that up because we went over last week about digital currency, and you know Esau has plan A, B, and C. They might throw a microchip out there, but that's not the mark of the beast. Sin is the mark of the beast. Everybody got.
So from what he said, it's sin, but now it's switching. you know, but you got it out.
Yeah, it's Echo, brother. He said they might throw a microchip out there. So, Nate, dude, bruh, use a. He's telling them to their face what it is. Then he pull it back and said, "Nah, it's sin." He might throw a microchip out there. He might throw it out there. Oh, what do you know, funny bastard? Hey, man. We pray that you, brothers and sisters, was edified. Hey, keep watching the apostles, man. Keep watching the elders. Keep taking good notes, all right? Keep paying attention to what Esau is doing. This thing is here, man, okay? And the reason that General Nathaniel Alaga keeps talking about it is because he got members in his congregation who are window shopping. They're murmuring amongst each other. Man, I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know. I don't think it's sin, bro.
Right.
Because they can go in the scriptures and read about our forefathers committing sin, but the beast wasn't around. Come on, man. But you know what? As Paul said, the Lord got those who are his, man. Mm-hmm. He got those who are his, So you got anything, brother?
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, so with that, we're going to close out, man. Once again, pray you brothers and sisters edified. We're going to close out by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kadash. The bondage to the apostle and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.